Hello, the one and all, Raziel here. I know it's been a very long time, sorry. I will explain soon. But for right now, as you can see in the title, I would like to talk about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Just finished seeing it, and I love it. There's mad plot holes, loopholes, and all of the type of black holes and whatnot. But you know what? I'm actually for the first time I'm going to deliberately do a spoiler talk, which will come shortly after this one. But for right now, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, if you have seen it, in the comments below, tell me if you liked it. Do not tell me why with this video. Don't want to spoil it for anybody. We'll do that later. But if you've seen it, tell me if you enjoyed it and if you look forward to the possible next movie. I know I do, given the final appearance of somebody I've been waiting for. But next video. For this one, though, ladies and gentlemen, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Not so much because of the story, and I guess you can see this as a mild spoiler. It has nothing to do with the movie itself. But if you want to understand a bit of backstory for some of the people in this movie, if you have Disney Plus or somebody who has it, check out WandaVision, Marvel's What If, and you can go ahead and watch Loki, but more specifically, you want to see the last 10 minutes of the last episode, which will explain how this is possible if they don't retcon it. But that's another story for another day. I think that's all you really need to see outside of the other Marvel movies to know who these characters are. If you're just getting into it, you've got some homework, serious homework. But first things first, the way the movie even starts, I love because it's a topic I know I can't be the only one who has had this theory. I've had it since I was a child, and even though they don't really talk too much more about it later in the movie, just hearing it actually sent chills down my spine. In fact, might do a video on that topic somewhere down the line because this is one of those topics I would love to have a conversation with people about. Don't want to get sidetracked. The basis of the story is plainly simple. What you've seen in the trailers pretty much tells you the whole story. And personally, for a while now, I only watched the first trailer, and I barely watch that anymore now, especially with Marvel movies, because from what I understand, so many spoilers were put into the TV spots, the extra trailers, and all that. For me, there were moments, which I'll explain, blew my mind. Like, not enough to make you want to scream in the theaters, but there was one moment where I couldn't help but to just go, yeah! But we'll get to that. But I was happy because I wasn't the only one. Because even though it slipped out, a couple people started laughing and we're on the same page. So that's very cool. This movie welcomed back Sam Raimi to the Marvel Universe. Those who may not know or remember, I guess you could say he was one of the first. Blade came, but then he's the one who did the 3 Spider-Man movies. And anybody who may not know who Sam Raimi is, not a spoiler, but it was a topic that this could in fact be the first Marvel horror movie. And right off the bat, I agree. Anybody who knows me, I'm not really much for horror movies. I'll watch them, but I find them hilarious. This movie had moments where I literally sat there and went, oh, yeah, that could be terrifying. And again, with Sam Raimi doing it, you know it was done tastefully. And if you have any questions on Raimi's, how can I say, his credentials for horror movies, simply watch these movies and you will know what he can do. Again, more talk on the spoiler video. But as far as the main characters are concerned, even though it's a Doctor Strange movie, it doesn't feel like he's the main character, which I'm not even mad about because he's there, so it's his movie. But they're focusing on one new character at least, and they even focus on a character that they didn't put too much focus on in the last movie, and I really enjoyed what they did with this character. Again, I'll explain more, but I'm just trying not to spoil anything because this movie, to say it's a roller coaster, saddest part is one of the biggest part of the roller coasters you see in the trailer. At least you see a fraction of it, because when you see the whole acid trip, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, can we go back? Can we go back? Can we go back? I didn't glitch. That's how I felt when it was happening. It was so awesome. The action is it's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, again, given what the main focus of this movie was, and there was a main theme. Again, we'll talk in the spoiler one because the main theme, I can't say for everybody. For me personally, it hit hard because you have these moments where you're just sitting there wondering, yeah, I really need to work on this. And I know I'm sounding so vague right now because I don't want to ruin it, but I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I suggest anybody who is a Marvel fan, Doctor Strange fan, or just a movie fan, go for it. Check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. I am sorry that I've been gone for so long. I will explain soon, and hopefully things can improve. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I will see you all again very soon. That's a promise. So until next time, everybody, go see it. I promise you won't regret it. If you love the Marvel movies, go see this. You won't regret it. And here's hoping there's at least one more coming. So until I see you all again soon, everybody, take care.